back to my daily updates. Today I'm going to be diving into Algorand to start off with the first couple of releases on YouTube today. I think in my last video I was saying with Algo that, we came to this high, and I said if you're retracing back down to this low here. Okay, this is on the daily time frame, and you can see that what's happened is Algorand has come down, okay, fallen through the fibs, wicked off this daily 55 here, equally the 0618. Now this is the target I said we was looking for at around 33 to 32 cents, okay, for Algorand to come to. So potentially is this an area where we have found support, okay, and are looking to get some sort of close within this EMA gap, okay, and then get your continuation back above these EMAs, looking to push back up to local highs here. So one good thing that I mentioned in the previous video as well is that when you come from a low up to a high, okay, and you start to retrace and find a higher level of support, you basically fall back to previous swing highs. So what I mean is you've come up here, this is your high, okay, you've come back for support, you broke out of that resistance, okay, and you met a new high. So after you've met this high, your next target to come back down to is the previous high. So you literally make a high, get a low, make a new high, come back to the previous high with a higher low, make a new high. So then you'd come up and do something like this, and then when you come back down, you'd like to see that area held, and you're back testing previous highs along each way of creating within an impulsive wave. So for me, right now it's doing everything it needs to do to get continuation at this point. You've come down, you've wicked down to the 55 daily EMA, you've come back down to the previous swing high, okay, for support, looking for your continuation to tackle this high. Okay, so that's the aim here. The aim is to tackle this high. So where could, if it's a big if, okay, if we hold this area here and start to do something like this where we come down and start to retrace back up to this high, if we break this, we've got a long shot. Okay, and my target for Algorand, if we do find support at this level, would be a minimum of 43 cents. Okay, so if we did start to come back up through the fibs here, holding them as support, putting in some higher lows and starting to break through, for me the minimum target is at 43 cents. Okay, and that's an opportunity from current price in the near short term of a run of around 25% to the upside. But again, it's all about holding this previous swing high here, this level of support, which is the 0618 and the daily 55, and getting continuation. We're seeing the likes of XRP doing the same thing here. And as I said, XRP is sort of front running. It's come down to these areas and it's already started to push back up and retrace. And I think it's currently running into a 050. Okay. So what we don't want to see play out here, okay, is if we do start to come up off this low, but we get rejected at 36 cents or near 37 cents and start to come down and lose this high and this level here, lose 33 cents. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to have a high here, you're going to come up and create another high, and if you lose this low, you've basically got something called a double M top pattern, or some sort of descending triangle where you're going to curl up like this. Okay, and what's going to happen is if you lose 33 cents and hit your head on it, you're going to ultimately come back and retest these lows down here of previous dates back in June and July. Okay, this is August, September. All right, so you could potentially be in that sort of pattern. That's a bearish scenario for me. Okay, so the bearish scenario is we do get our bounce here at this level, okay, but we don't come up and break this high. If we don't come up and break that high and put in a lower high, like here for example, you've got a descending level of resistance, a horizontal level of support, and you're basically coiling up in this pattern like this, and eventually you lose that support here. You're going to be retesting lower targets back down here, such as 28 cents down to anything to 27. Okay, and that would be the bearish scenario. And what you'd have to do again is just run into the 050. Okay, at that point, or the 618. These are the two areas that you tend to get rejected back off when you're retracing up to a local high. So you come down, found support, but if you can't break through 36 to 37 cents and you get rejected, do look for a retest of this support, okay, that we're currently holding right now. And if you lose that support, you're looking to retest this low at a minimum. Okay, because when you lose highs, if the price comes down and loses that high, you retest the next low or the previous low or the previous high. Okay, so for me, it's all about holding this level of support right now. Okay, if So to finalize for me, guys, in this short update, for us to get continuation here, we need to close today or stay closed above 33 cents. If we can stay closed above that level and start to break out past 37, 38 and retest this high, you're in higher targets to the upside. Okay, so these will be my targets to the upside. As I said, you'd be looking to push to around 43 cents at a minimum, with a potential target up to 46. That's the bullish scenario at holding this level of support we have right now. If we lose this level of support that we're currently holding, so if we lose 33 cents down here, if we start to lose it and do something like this where we come up, create that lower high, then this high, we've got that descending level of resistance and we get rejected, okay, and start to lose 33 cents, the next target for me straight off the back is back down here retesting 29. Okay, so hold support, breakout, you're looking at 43 cents if you break this high. If you fail to break out and you create a lower high here, then this high, you're looking to get a continuation to the downside and a push back down to 29 cents. At which point, if that was to occur and Algo did do something like this, okay, if it did do something like this, it had an A, a B, and a larger C wave, what you could potentially have here is a bottom, one bottom, two bottoms, and three bottoms, something called a triple bottom pattern. And even in the near short term, if Algo did fall to 29 cents, it would look quite fearful. But as long as you hold the structural low right now and don't lose, as long as we don't lose 27 cents, you know, it could come all the way back down there and then bounce, okay, and then bounce. It's done it twice. Look, it's come down here, it's come down here. We could be on our way down for a third time before we actually get that final push and leg out to further upside. So that's all a big potential, guys, moving forward. You know, as I said, it's a game of support and a game of resistance. So right now things aren't looking too bad. Okay, closing today back above 33 cents to me would be amazing. Holding these EMAs, okay, and looking to get continuation and a bounce off them to retest this high would be great. Okay, but as I said, equally, if you fail to retest that high and you put in a lower high, okay, you've got a descending triangle that could potentially be forming and you could be coming back to retest these lows down here. Okay, so for me, that's the update today. I hope you enjoyed today's content. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, from Chart Nerd TA, peace out.